Number 1. 1977 Chevrolet C10 Silverado, 355 V8 build. Price: $16,700. Location: Fishers, Indiana. Some trucks don't just age, they evolve into something sharper, stronger, and far more intentional than what left the factory. This 1977 Chevrolet C10 Silverado is a perfect example of that evolution. At its core, it's still the classic square body pickup that defined an era, but underneath, it's been rebuilt with a clear focus on performance and drivability. Power comes from a rebuilt 355 V8, built with flat-top pistons and a voodoo roller cam that gives it a deeper, more aggressive personality. Paired with full roller rockers and a 3-inch Flowmaster exhaust, the truck doesn't just move, it announces itself. It's the kind of setup that feels alive at idle and even more so when you lean into the throttle. On the road, it's tight, responsive, and surprisingly composed for a vintage pickup. The lowered stance and updated drivetrain components give it a more planted feel, while the refreshed fuel system and supporting hardware ensure reliability. Condition-wise, it stands out. No rust, functioning gauges, and a long list of recent mechanical updates position it as a turnkey driver rather than a project. The cowl hood and stance add visual edge without overcomplicating the build. This C10 isn't just clean, it's ready to be used. Number 2. 1970 Chevrolet Camaro SS, numbers matching 350. Price: $39,000. Location: Richmond, Missouri. There's a difference between a restored classic and one that's been carefully preserved with just the right updates, and this 1970 Camaro SS sits squarely in that space. With its numbers matching 350 V8 still in place, this car holds onto its authenticity while incorporating subtle upgrades that make it more usable in today's world. A mild cam adds a bit more character to the engine, while the Phytec fuel injection system modernizes reliability without disrupting the classic feel. On the road, it strikes a balance that's hard to achieve. It retains the raw, mechanical nature of a second-generation Camaro, but with smoother starting, better throttle response, and more consistent performance thanks to the updated fuel system. Visually, the gold exterior paired with a black interior gives it a distinct presence, less common than the typical muscle car color combinations, but arguably more refined. Condition is a major strength here. The car is described as rust-free with a solid body, suggesting a well-preserved structure that hasn't needed major correction. This Camaro doesn't try to reinvent itself, it simply improves on what was already right. Number 3. 1947 Chevrolet Fleetmaster Coupe. Price: $13,500. Location: Winterset, Iowa. Some classics carry their history openly, and that's exactly what makes them appealing. This 1947 Chevrolet Fleetmaster Coupe is a reminder of post-war American design, where simplicity, durability, and style came together in a way that still resonates today. It's not over-restored or heavily modified. It's a car that tells its story honestly. Powered by its original inline-six engine, it offers a driving experience that's calm and unhurried. It's not about speed, it's about rhythm, about cruising at a pace that lets you appreciate the road. Condition-wise, it's a solid driver. The body is straight with minimal rust, and the chrome and trim remain intact, details that are often lost over time. The paint holds up from a distance, though closer inspection reveals its age, adding to its authenticity rather than detracting from it. Inside, the interior has been redone at some point, offering comfort without claiming originality. It's usable, presentable, and in line with the car's overall character. This Fleetmaster isn't perfect, but it doesn't need to be. It's approachable, usable, and full of personality.
Number 4. 1936 Chrysler Airflow C10 Imperial. Price: $17,500. Location: Lawrence, Kansas. Before aerodynamics became standard, there were cars that dared to experiment, and the Chrysler Airflow was one of the boldest. This 1936 Chrysler Airflow C10 Imperial represents that innovation, with a design that was decades ahead of its time. Its streamlined shape still feels unique today, standing apart from the more traditional designs of the era. Under the hood sits a 323 cubic inch inline-8, delivering smooth, steady power that suits the car's character. Paired with a 3-speed transmission and overdrive, it's capable of maintaining highway speeds, something that still surprises given its age. On the road, it feels composed and surprisingly usable. Recent brake work and cooling system updates ensure it's not just a display piece, but a functioning vehicle that can still be driven with confidence. Condition reflects an older restoration. The paint shows age, and the headliner has some wear, but the structure, drivetrain, and overall functionality remain intact. It's not flawless, but it's complete. This Airflow isn't just a car, it's a piece of engineering history.
There it goes. Gonna make its maiden voyage out of the garage. Tire needs aired up.
Number 5. 1966 Ford Galaxie 500 XL Convertible. Price: $8,500. Location: Chicago, Illinois. Some classics aren't defined by perfection. They're defined by their ability to still deliver the experience decades later. This 1966 Ford Galaxie 500 XL Convertible fits that description. It's a survivor-style car that offers open-top cruising with just enough work needed to keep things interesting. Powered by a 390 V8, it runs smoothly when fed properly, hinting at the strength still present in its drivetrain. It's paired with an automatic transmission, keeping the driving experience relaxed and approachable. On the road, it's all about the feeling: top-down, steady pace, and that unmistakable presence of a full-size American convertible. Condition-wise, it's honest. The body is solid, the frame is strong, and the interior is largely intact, though it could benefit from updates like new carpet and a dashpad. The soft top is in good shape overall, with only minor wear. The main need, a fuel tank, is clearly stated, making this a straightforward project rather than an unknown. This Galaxie isn't finished, but it's far from forgotten. Number 6. 1940 Ford Coupe. Custom Oldsmobile-powered build. Price: $17,950. Location: Aurora, Illinois. Some builds aren't about originality. They're about legacy, craftsmanship, and the stories left behind in the details. This 1940 Ford Coupe carries that kind of weight. Originally a personal project of a late owner,
It has since become a fully realized custom that blends classic hot rod attitude with thoughtful mechanical upgrades. At its heart sits a 1956 Oldsmobile 371 V8, a period-correct performance choice that gives the car a distinct personality. It's not just about power, it's about character. Paired with a matching transmission and supported by a Mustang front end and 8-inch rear, the car benefits from improved handling and drivability without losing its vintage soul. On the road, it feels like a true hot rod, raw, mechanical, and engaging. The sound alone sets the tone, especially with the aggressive rear tire setup that hints at its performance potential. Condition-wise, the interior presents well, and the overall build reflects care rather than shortcuts. With both an original and modified hood included, it offers flexibility in how the car is presented. This coupe isn't just built, it's been passed down, carrying more than just mechanical value. Number 7. 1967 Dodge Charger, 440 swap. Price, $13,000. Location, Wichita, Kansas. Some cars carry potential so clearly that you can see the finished vision before the work is even done. This 1967 Dodge Charger is one of those cars. Originally equipped with a 383, it now houses a 440 V8, immediately elevating its performance ceiling and shifting its identity closer to true big block muscle territory. Paired with a TorqueFlite automatic transmission and a 3.55 positive rear end, the setup is designed for strong, straight-line performance. Add in a Holley carburetor and upgraded ignition system, and the engine is clearly built to deliver more than stock. On the road, it has the foundation to feel powerful and commanding, but it's also clear that this is not a finished car. Structurally, it remains solid overall, though areas like the driver's floorboard and small rust spots will need attention. Inside, the factory bucket seats and center console remain, preserving part of its original character, even as the exterior has been repainted over time. This Charger sits in that important middle ground, running, driving, and full of potential for a proper restoration or restomod. Number 8. 1969 Buick Skylark Coupe. Price, $25,000. Location, Mishawaka, Indiana. Some cars don't need to be flawless to make an impression. They just need to get the fundamentals right. This 1969 Buick Skylark is exactly that kind of car. It's presented as a driver, not a showpiece, but underneath that honesty lies a strong and capable classic muscle platform. Powered by a 400 V8 paired with a TH400 transmission and a 12-bolt rear end, it delivers a combination known for durability and torque. It's the kind of setup that feels confident on the road, with power delivered in a smooth, controlled way rather than aggressively. Visually, it holds onto a clean, classic look, with a body that is described as 98% rust-free, an important detail that speaks to its structural integrity. On the road, it offers a balanced experience. Not overly aggressive, not overly refined, just a solid, reliable cruiser that does what it's supposed to do. Condition-wise, it's straightforward. It's not trying to be perfect, but it's clearly been maintained well enough to remain usable and enjoyable. This Skylark doesn't overpromise, it simply delivers consistency. Number 9. 1962 Ford Galaxie 500 XL Convertible. Price: $15,900. Location: Appleton, Wisconsin. There's something timeless about a full-size convertible that still runs and drives. It feels less like a car and more like a moment waiting to happen. This 1962 Ford Galaxie 500 XL convertible captures that feeling with a straightforward, usable approach to classic ownership. Powered by a 352 V8, it offers a smooth, traditional driving experience that suits its size and presence. Recently brought back to road-ready condition, it starts easily, idles well, and has already proven itself capable of short city drives. It's not fully sorted, but it's functional, and that's often the hardest part. On the road, it's relaxed and predictable. The kind of car you take out for a cruise rather than a destination, enjoying the open air and the rhythm of an older machine. Condition-wise, it sits somewhere between driver and project. It hasn't been fully gone through, which leaves room for refinement, but it also means it hasn't been overcomplicated. This Galaxie isn't finished, but it's already doing what it was built to do. Number 10. 1965 Ford Mustang Coupe, Restomod build. Price: $24,950. Location: Bardstown, Kentucky. Some classics are preserved, others are rebuilt to be better than they ever were. This 1965 Ford Mustang Coupe falls into the latter category, offering a full Restomod approach that blends vintage design with modern performance and reliability. Under the hood, a mildly cammed 289 V8 is paired with a Holley Sniper EFI system, bringing fuel delivery into the modern era. Combined with a T5 manual transmission and cable clutch conversion, it transforms the driving experience into something far more engaging and responsive than stock. On the road, it feels sharp and controlled. Updated suspension components and front disc brakes give it confidence in corners and stopping power that matches its performance. Visually, the two-tone silver finish gives it a contemporary edge while still respecting the original lines. Inside, the upgraded interior, with pony seats and refreshed materials, creates a space that feels both classic and refined. Condition-wise, it reflects significant investment. It's not a show car, but it's clearly been built with intention and attention to detail. This Mustang isn't about nostalgia alone, it's about driving the past with modern expectations.